Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. This is your boy, Dr. IBZ, back at it again. You already know what it is. This is the IVP Imperfect Vent podcast. With your boy, the freaking real Dr. IBZ. You already know what it is, man. This is episode number 3. We're going in, doing the same shit that we always do, you know. So by this point, I should have like a format or some type of like guidance, some type of like way of doing this shit. So it'll be a little bit easier this time, you know. Be a little bit easier to listen to. I listened back to like the other podcasts I have. I realized that I have a little bit of an accent, you know, like a little bit of an accent / like heavy tongue, you know what I mean? So like, bear with me, you know, we'll get to the point where I will articulate myself properly, but like I can't talk like that. So like I have a heavy tongue, and I realize I have a very heavy tongue. But since I have a heavy tongue, I can speak like multiple languages. So I guess the heavy tongue, it's a gift and a curse, you know what I mean? I can't speak that fast, nor can I like, I don't know, like when I like, you guys get what I'm saying. So we gonna start this shit off. How's everyone's day going? Everyone good? Everyone okay? Everyone staying safe? Watching out for the crazies, the weirdos, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? You gotta stay safe out here, man. There's a lot of chaos out here, man. Everyone's losing their fucking minds, bro. Everyone's losing their minds. Everyone is losing their fucking minds. And in my head, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Because when everyone's losing their shit, I sit back and go, okay, I gotta sit back and realize, okay, what's going on? Because there's some shit that like, okay, you just walk down the street. You look into people's faces. Some people are smiling, right? And they're like content with what's going on. And some people are so miserable that they project what's going on onto other people. And you gotta watch out for those type of people, because they do not fucking care. They don't care. And then sorry, excuse me. And then you have like all these lockdowns, hours are getting cut, all these type of things, people are budgeting, and it's like, yo, how many years can I budget? It's been 2 years and I've been budgeting like a motherfucker. Like, something gotta give, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of annoying. So I understand why people are like very annoyed with what's going on in terms of that. And there's nothing you can really do, you know what I mean? And like, obviously, like, people will be like, yo, man, you should do crypto, you should do stocks. But it's like, yo, I need to eat right now. I don't give a fuck about crypto and stocks right now. I need to eat right now. But y'all niggas are telling me to do crypto and stocks, you know? So I understand why some people are frustrated, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, there's nothing you could do about it. But you gotta adjust. You have to adjust. So there's no regrets, you know what I mean? Like, life is life, man. You gotta keep moving. Life moves on. Even if you're here, you're depressed, you die, whatever. People might talk about you, but life moves on. It all depends on how poignant or how like fucking famous your case is, you know what I mean? But we gonna get to some more uplifting shit, some funny shit, you know what I mean? But you know, we get into the real right when we start, and then we get some funny shit, and then, you know, we mix it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's time for this next segment. Damn, what the fuck? Fuck? I don't know. I need to figure that shit up. I need to figure out a job for that. Yo, so I'm watching Power. Excuse me. I'm watching Power, and I'm like, what the fuck? Tommy has a half brother that's black? So, like, okay, that's kind of like, alright. it makes sense why he's like gonna stay in Chicago to figure out his family, because Tommy's whole story. Like, he doesn't really know who his family is. The only person he can go to is his mom. So like, you understand why he did what he did, but like you're kind of like, how the fuck did she? Whatever. They might tie it in. They might write it in. But at this point, the way Power's moving, you know how it is, right? And then you have fucking the season finale of Power. Now, excuse me, before I go in, spoiler alert, alert. This is spoiler. Monet's a fucking snake. Do not trust her, because she's gonna just snake everybody. But the one thing that she has is her kids, so she's gonna protect her kids no matter what. Tariq is his family, so that's who he's gonna protect no matter what. Mecca was Zeke, but we know what happened with that. But like, yo, honestly, like, yo, Mecca was showing Zeke like, yo, I got all this shit here, Zeke's like, yo, man, nice whips, and he goes, oh shit, you got a plane? Nigga, why didn't you just mention the plane first? Like, that's poor writing in my sense, because you're making Zeke look dumber and dumber, because probably the writing was, oh, these are nice cars, oh shit, you got a plane, you know what I mean? It should be like, oh shit, you got a plane, and then you look down to see the cars, because a human being is gonna see the plane first. You're like, oh shit, you got a plane? You know what I mean? Because a plane is way more expensive than cars, and most human beings know that. So you're gonna be more attracted to what's more expensive. That's why I was like, come on, man, you guys are making Zeke look like an idiot. The nigga looked at the cars first, was like, oh shit, you got a plane? And the way they killed him, the nigga was hooded up and he ran, and then Mecca shot him. Excuse me. And the way he shot him, it was like in the shoulder type of thing. So like, he shot him in the fucking shoulder, and then he died. I was like, there's no way Zeke died. Maybe he faked his death or something, because Zeke was the only person that made it to the plane, so maybe he faked his death, because there's no way that he got shot. And the way he got shot, he went, and like in his shoulder type of thing, and then he's dead. Like, there's no way they brought him to the hospital, tried something, and Lorenzo's dumbass has shit aimed, because he was busting first, and I don't know, man, it's weird. But I'm looking forward to Tommy, the Force season. That's gonna be very fucking proper. But one thing that people did not really take in was the fact that Mecca is the reason why Power even started, and that's what Courtney Kemp was trying to like project, right? So the reason why that Angela was even in the city when Ghost was doing his thing and he was already about to be out and all this shit, the only reason why Angela was in that club that night was because of Lobos, and because someone snitched on Lobos, and that somebody was Mecca. And once the feds was on them, then they had to react, and then now the sequence of Power. So Tariq, he felt like, yo, Mecca is the reason why all this shit happened. I need to kill this guy. And then Monet ended up killing him. So Monet took that from him, and then she erased and then everything got erased but Tariq on camera, which is kind of weird. Blanca's ass is back. Sax is still surviving. I don't know how. That nigga, I don't even know. I don't even know. And on to other show news. I'm watching Atlanta now. I just started watching it. Yeah, I get it. You've been sleeping, man. You should have watched it from before. It's been out for so long and you still haven't watched it. Oh my god, blah blah. But I didn't know they were gonna keep going with it. I heard it was a nice show. Cat Williams got an Emmy off it. I didn't know they're gonna keep going. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna invest. And then they're not doing it. And then they said, hey, season 3's coming out, so. And then they put it on Disney Plus, and that's the only thing I have. Shout out to my boy. So I was like, yo, let's do it. And I'm watching this shit. This shit is hilarious. That Tobias Walder nigga with the white face, that shit is hilarious, right? And then the girl getting fired for admitting that she smoked, but if her test was positive, she would have been fine. and then the principal hugging her like it's all good, right? That shit was fucking hilarious. Like you guys gotta watch that show. I'm not gonna do a deep dive into that because it's not that new, it's not that current, and everyone's been watching that, and I'm fucking sleeping on that. But everyone, go watch Atlanta. Go watch Atlanta right now. That shit is fucking bomb. Go watch that shit. Anyways, so now we're gonna get into another segment. We're gonna talk about the Eves Chronicles. So I've been going on the TTC lately. I stopped biking because of the snow and shit in Toronto, and the TTC is fucking weird, and I don't like. I'm trying to like understand why it's like that. But like it's fucking weird because if you think about it, like I love going on TTC, sitting down and chilling, having your music and just watching people watching, you know what I mean? I like doing that. But nowadays there's a lot of fucking weird people on there. I'm used to like weird homeless people and like them doing their thing, but there's like you can be sitting down and there's people like just staring at you. And they're normal fucking human beings and shit. Like when I say normal, like they're they're going to work or some shit and they're just staring at you. Then you look at them, they look down. Then you look away, you feel someone staring at you, you look back, look. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? So then I just start grilling them. But then I grill them like in their chest or their shoulder so that they think I'm staring at them, but I'm like looking somewhere around them, so then they start looking away. But like fuck that. Excuse me. Fuck that. Right? And then fucking there's one guy, he came with what's that shit called? It's not the harmonica. It's the chest harmonica. It's like the harmonica, but it's like the chest version. But it's like a piano. You know what I'm talking about? And it goes do 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 do, and you can do like in and out with it with your arms. Some shit like that, and has a piano, and it's like a harmonica piano, but a chest harmonica piano. Fuck, I forgot what that. I don't even know what that. I forgot what that shit's called. No, I don't know what that's called. I forgot what it's called. But he had that shit. He's playing music and shit. Now at first, I thought he was pissing off the train, but then he played a tune, and after that tune, everyone started clapping, and I was like, oh shit, okay. And he made some money off of that. A girl gave him a 20. I said, and she had headphones on. I said, oh, this okay, I see what's going on. All right. And then I hop out the train. I do run my errands. I'm like, yo, let me get some A&W because I love A&W when it comes down to getting a paycheck. You know, so I got my pay, go to A&W. And when I say getting a paycheck, I'm just joking around. Like in terms of like A&W is like it's more like expensive fast food. It's not like McDonald's and shit. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get taxed a little bit. You know what I mean? So go to A&W, and I look at the menu and I look up, and everything is literally like $1.50 more or $1 up. And I was like, what the fuck did I miss? Because I haven't been to A&W like since the pandemic. Like I've barely been there, like, so I haven't been there for like a year, and I go back and the prices are up, and I go, holy fuck. Oh yes, the truckers, the food shortages, all that type of shit. Prices are going up like motherfucker, and you're just like chilling there like, what the fuck? How are these prices going up like this? Like inflation is a bitch because everything goes up but your pay stays the same. So now you have to figure out different ways to get paid. It's fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying. Now, since shit is so annoying, we gotta get into this ad. So, we got this ad right here. Today we are sponsored by weed. Stuck in some snow? Say no more. Hate life? Say no more. Smoke that weed. Baby mama won't let you see your kid because you cheated? Smoke weed. Still stressing over your Tupac and Biggie little debate? Smoke weed. Ain't got a cig? Smoke weed. Life ain't shit? You already know what we gonna say. Smoke that weed. You know? Trudeau, hey man, Trudeau made it legal, so smoke that fucking weed. Man, Russell Westbrook fucking made a jumper and he hit the top of the backboard. Smoke weed. Because at the end of the day, life is stressful and you could die from stress. This ad is brought to you by the Weed Associates of Canada. And we are not the Weed Associates of Canada. We are just talking shit, and this is satire. Do your thing and whatever you want to do, and your discretion is advised. And back to the show. All right. So we got that Kanye is fucking, I don't even know about that one. Should I go in on that? Kanye's going, like, I don't know, Kanye's on one. Kanye's like doing some next shit. He's like, I think like my take on the whole Kanye and Kim thing is like more like, I feel like they're just both playing games and they're just trying to make because in a divorce you're trying to be like, who's trying to be worse, right? So you can get most custody of the children and all that. But that's not what I don't think that's what Kanye is trying to project. Because if you look at the whole Britney Spears situation, Britney Spears went crazy and then her family took over of her shit as she just got out of it. And right when Britney Spears went on a rant and went off, being human, people said, oh, now I know why, she should have got it. You know what I mean? She could have got that, what is it, conservatory? Whatever that shit is, right? So someone tweeted that, I think they tweeted this a long time ago. They said, yo, Kim is low-key trying to take Kanye's catalog. So if you make Kanye look crazy, you have children with him, you make him look like he's a billionaire and he can't control himself, then you can get that conservatorship and then you can control everything, and now you can control Kanye's money, because that's the one thing that Kanye has is the money. So if she can control the money, she can nip that in the butt. But everyone's seeing that, yo, Kim, you're kind of controlling the narrative. You know what I mean? Because people feel like, oh, because she's a woman, they're gonna like instantly go on her side. But if you think about it, like, you don't want your young kid going on TikTok until they're a teenager, and you have the emotional reception for that shit, because you're a famous young child. People are gonna say some fucked up shit. So that's why Kanye didn't want his daughter on there. So at the end of the day, like, I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna get into that, but like, you see what they're doing, man. They're trying to make little Kanye crazy. Then that nigga's under that fucking bullshit, whatever Britney Spears is on, and then now they're controlling everything, and then now Kanye's in the back burner, and then no one's thinking about Kanye, and then he might have one album that he comes out and it comes out great, and then now he's back, Kanye's back. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of them shits that might happen. Or Kanye can get off his ass and fucking figure it out and fucking say fuck this, and then you fight back. But fighting back is a fucking disgusting narrative, because it's hard to win against these people when they already control the media and the narrative. Anyways, the trucker shit. So what I'm gonna say about this trucker shit, and I'm gonna say this one time: when people protest, there's always gonna be disgusting people that are gonna come out and protest and put out their own projections, and they're not projections, their own ideology, and they're not going to be with the ideology of the people that are coming out. They're gonna project their own ideology. So when they project that ideology, they're gonna make everyone else look bad, and then the media takes those clips, they make everyone else look bad, and then they say this is bad for the country. I see what's going on. Like, we're not fucking stupid. We're all human beings, and we're fucking smart. We're not fucking stupid people. Like, we get it. We can see y'all. At the end of the day, we can fucking see y'all. So, think about it like this. The mandates are bullshit. If you want to get vaxxed, you get vaxxed. If you don't want to get vaxxed, you don't get vaxxed. Right? If you get sick, whether you're vaxxed or not, doesn't matter. Right? You made your choice. Masks should be a thing. Always have a mask on you. If you can, before you go in a restaurant, have a mask on you. Or like, before you can come in, you have to have the mask on your face. Then you can sit. Once the moment you sit down, then you can remove it. That should be the rule. Type of shit. Everyone should have masks. There should be sanitizer everywhere. That type of shit. Because COVID is going to be a thing. But we can't just be pulling all these mandates and shit. And it's the second year. People are tired. Like, it's not about, oh, we need to save lives. No, people are tired. People want to get back to their lives. People want to get back to their shit. People have been living with this shit for 2 years. They're used to it. You're putting us in solitary confinement for 2 years. You put us on house arrest for 2 years. Telling us the only things you can get is the shit that you need. Like, that makes no fucking sense. But I digress. I can't just keep going in on that. But you listen to what I'm saying. This is real shit. You know what I mean? This is like a real opinion that I have, right? All the government has to do is say, hey man, you know what? We're going to lift these mandates, but we're still going to be strict on some of these rules. We're going to have 50% capacity and all these type of things, right? And then once the numbers get down, then you lift everything. If you want to do it like that. But if we're just going to be like, oh, everyone mandates, and we're just doing it for Ontario, Quebec, and fucking Vancouver, and everyone else is fucking chilling, fuck that shit. Everyone else has to go through that then. Like, it makes no sense to me. Anyway, I'm done with my rant. That was my rant of the day. But you guys know what it is, man. Anyways, you already know we're gonna end this shit off with the Twitter segment. We're gonna go on Twitter. So we're gonna go on Twitter. You know, we're gonna react to some shit, and then we'll see what happens. You know. So we're gonna go to well, I usually like to go to my likes because there's usually some funny shit in there. You know. What's up, Tupac? Also, I'm gonna give a shout out to Yo Gotti, man. Yo Gotti did some real nigga shit, and I don't think people understand what Yo Gotti just did. If you did that dollar for dollar challenge, or if you're gonna do it, or if you whatever, this nigga said that he's releasing the royalties and everything for that, so you can make the song, put it on your shit, make money off of it, and you're fucking chilling. Not say you're chilling, but like that's amazing to do that. Because it's a stepping stone, you know what I mean? And then you already have a feature with Yo Gotti, basically. You know, so everyone can start off their resume with, yo, I got a feature with Yo Gotti off that dollar for dollar. Everyone be like, yeah, but it's dollar for dollar, but yo, I got a feature with Yo Gotti. So every rapper can be inspired to start their thing. And I like what he did with that. And then, yo, one of the funny tweets that fucking killed me today was this guy, I'm not gonna shout him out because I don't know if he wants to be shouted. Actually, no, he wants to be shouted. He has 56K fucking likes. Ife talks back. At Ife talks back. IFE talks back. This nigga goes, if Aquafina has 1 million haters, I'm one of them. If she has 1,000 haters, I'm still one of them. If she has 1 hater, it's me. If Aquafina has 0 haters, it means that I left this world. If the world is against Aquafina, then I am the world. Motherfucker, I cried, bro. Because, like, they're talking about the whole, like, black scent shit. And honestly, like, I feel that. Like, the whole black scent shit. But, like, some of y'all were condoning it when it was happening. And y'all were like, yo, this Asian chick is hilarious. Da-da-da. She understands the culture. Da-da-da. And then the moment she gets famous off of it, y'all go, yo, man, she's a culture vulture. Da-da-da-da. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is whack. Leave her alone. Let her make her money. Let her do her thing. There's a lot of people that take black scent. It's not even black scent. It's just, if you grew up around niggas, you grew up in the hood, you grew up around niggas, there's a certain way that you're gonna talk or know how to talk. It happens. There's certain times where I could be around white people and I'll be talking proper and all this shit with my vernacular all properly, my grammar and shit. Does that mean I'm doing white scent? Should white people be offended for me talking proper around them, and then when I'm around my niggas, I talk differently? You know what I mean? That to me is a shitty argument. So y'all can get the fuck out of here with that. Y'all can get the fuck out of here with that. This one girl said at Shandle Ral at SHANDLERALYSSE, adding not Black History Month after any slight inconvenience plus. That's so real, yo. When I go to work and people tell me to do extra shit, I'm like, yo, drink Black History Month, dog? Like, really? Like, y'all really want me to do this? Y'all really want me to do this? And then I'm scrolling on the timeline, and some fucking high ass nigga, because 2 Chainz was doing some like, yo, ask me now type of shit on Twitter, right? And then this nigga goes, yo, do you believe in jellyfish? No, he goes, no, do you believe in jellyfish? My bad. He goes, do you believe jellyfish will one day take over the world? And then 2 Chainz goes, whatever you're smoking. I don't ever think I want to try that. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck asked that? Jellyfish are gonna take over the world. What the fuck? What the fuck? That makes no fucking sense. Alright, man. Well, that's it for the Twitter type of segment. This has been another episode with your boy Dr. IBZ. Also, I filmed this on the anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying. 50 Cent the GOAT. Shout out to 50 Cent. You already know, man. This album has changed my life. Trust me. This album has done a lot for me. A lot. So I'm gonna end it on a Ice Twitter note. Officially Ice. Once you accept the fact that the internet doesn't love anyone, you won't let anything on here bother you. You feel me? That's something that I want motherfuckers to understand. Because the internet, they don't love nobody. They're toxic. They got hurt. I'm gonna say this, hurt people, and then they're gonna reply back, and then I'm gonna still go in, and then people are gonna have my back. You know what I mean? And it's easier when it comes down to the opposite sex, or if you're more famous, or if you're more pretty, if you're more not pretty, if you're more attractive, you know what I mean? That's what happens. So, at the end of the day, it's not about gender. All humans ain't shit. Everybody, all of us ain't shit. We try to like narrow it down and shit. All of us ain't shit. We have all this fucking bullshit that goes through our minds, and we just project it onto other people. All of us ain't shit. But not all of us, you know what I mean? But there's a silver lining. We need to be be humble. No. We need to be more understanding and communicate that. If you're an asshole and you don't like certain things, you gotta communicate it, but you gotta be less of an asshole the way you communicate it. Now, I'm working on that shit, but I feel like, hey, yes, you've been hurt. Yes, you went through some shit, but communicate that shit better. Don't be a dick about it. And then if someone tries to be like, yo, can you explain it to me? You'd be like, yo, Google it, figure it out. No, we're not doing that shit. You know what I mean? We're here to communicate, explain, and be able to vent, rant, right? Talk about it, right? And be able to fucking move on. Because then we can fucking move on. Then we can keep progressing. You know what I mean? But if we keep just fucking arguing, that's what they want. Like, they want us to be divisive. Right? And by they, you know who I'm talking about. They want us to be divisive. They want us to be arguing about shit. But if we stick together, once we stick together and when we're sticking like glue, that's when you start seeing all the bullshit coming in. Like, oh, what about this? What about that? Like, that's when you start seeing all the conflict and all this shit, and then people start becoming divided again. That's what they want. We need to stick together at the end of the day. Stick together, people. The internet is bullshit, right? People are just hurt, saying whatever they want, and then they're out here in public being fucking kind souls. So don't worry about it. Stay up, stay blessed, stay safe, and stay tuned, motherfuckers. This is the IVP podcast, the Perfect Vent podcast with Dr. IBZ. You already know what it is. I'm out. Peace.